Good morning, YouTubers. Another not sunny day here in Ohio, but it's kind of cool, so we'll take it. Just thankful to be up and walking around. But here's why I chose to use this frame. I mean, this frame's still got the paint on 90% of it. And mud and stuff up in there. I put it on here, dragging it over here. Had to drag it from clear up there on the hill. Anyway, I got it in here and got a chain across the post. I'll probably use a come along or whatever to pull it on in. I've got to bob the frame right in here. So getting ready to do that. And as you can see, this bed is pretty decent. Got a lot of dirt and crap on it, but won't take much to get this bed ready to paint. Bed floor is solid. This is a kind of a unicorn. You find one in Ohio. Even the tailgate's pretty good on it. I bumped into it with the backhoe and did a little damage to it, but right there, bent that trim just the slightest bit, and hit it somewhere else. Right here, right there. I hit it when I first got it, just barely touched it with the backhoe. If you ever had a Case 580 backhoe, you know you either don't have brakes or you're about to not have brakes, or you've spent, like the one I had, there'd been thousands of dollars spent on it, so it would have brakes. Then they weren't reliable. But anyway, I was moving around out there one day and couldn't get it stopped, and just barely touched it with the side of the bucket. Of course, a truck bed tail light is no match for a full-size backhoe. So anyhow, getting ready to do the marking on the frame and bob this off, and then we'll finish pulling it in there, and we'll get it welded together. Now, I've got this truck here, kind of a downhill rake in the back, for a reason. First of all, I can use the lift or whatever and move it however I want it, but the rear end of this truck is going to be a two-wheel drive frame. Now, they set lower, whether people want to believe that or not. They're completely different, the leaf springs, and the way they're mounted. The leaf springs are shorter on the four-wheel drive, I remember. They're not arched as much. So I built that in there. So all I care about is getting this frame parallel and square. We use the front of the bed when it comes up here, and we will monitor this gap that'll be between the bed and the cab. We want that to be perfect. Then we can adjust the ride height whenever we change the leaf springs and jack it up, because I'll probably add to the leaf springs. This had a towing package on. It's got a big rear sway bar in there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's got the smaller spring pack. Some of these 1-tons had a bunch of springs. This one does not. As you can see, it will have more when we put it back together. But this one doesn't have as tall of tires as the wrecker, so that's hurting it. So anyway, it's going to be kind of got that Carolina squat going on whenever we first get it welded together, which to me I despise. But we'll get this welded together and then we'll adjust the ride height. That ain't a big deal. Tire size would make up for a lot of it, but any lifting that we do will most likely be with springs. I'd rather have the spring strength and that than a block under there that's not doing anything. So getting ready to get at it here and mark the frame. Got some appointments today, so I can't be out here long, but if we can get this marked out right and get it maybe cut, that'd be a plus. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can, and I guess pitter patter, I'll get at her. Thanks again.